outstanding class, the first ones in and the first ones out, the class of 2023. Now, before I deliver my remarks, I'd like to thank a few people without whom the class of 2023 would not be where we are today. Ms. Sexton, thank you for your endless help on planning board. For the last 4 years, Ms. Sexton has helped us navigate the ins and outs of planning events for Sharon High School. Without her, our dreams would never turn into reality, and our visions would never leave the whiteboard of the Community Education Center. The class of 2023 has seen quite a few principals in our time here as Eagles, and each and every one has led our school with tremendous courage. It is undoubtedly not easy to lead a school through a myriad of district changes and a global pandemic. So on behalf of the class of 2023, I'd like to thank each and every principal who contributed to the success of our high school careers. Thank you to the amazing faculty and staff who deal with us each and every day. You all are the reason that we're here today. Teachers, lunch staff, janitorial staff, and coaches alike, you all have shaped us into graduates. Let's also have a round of applause for all of our parents and guardians who were there when we needed them to be. To my parents watching me right now, thank you for everything. I'm nothing without you. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Thank you for teaching me that no goal, no aspiration, and no dream is ever out of my reach. I've had the privilege of working with an amazing group of students for the last 4 years. The students on planning board have all helped me grow and develop into the person I am today. Thank you to each and every one of you for being there. Thank you for being there every Friday after school, for being there for me and for your class. And finally, thank you to all of you. Without you all, I would not be who I am today, and planning board itself would not be who they are today. You all trusted us with the immeasurable privilege of working for you. So on behalf of planning board, thank you, class of 2023. Now, I've known I was going to give this speech ever since the end of my sophomore year, and after a lot of, I have time, graduation is 2 years away. 2 years turned into 1. 1 year suddenly became 6 months, and 6 months slipped into 2 weeks away. And so I sat down to write. I thought about funny stories to tell. I thought about talking about the pandemic because the start of our high school careers was anything but normal. I thought about what it was like to be a freshman, wide-eyed looking at the rest of my high school career in front of me. I thought about what it was like to be a sophomore, sitting at home at my desk with my dog Tarzan on my lap watching Miss Chaffee teach us about conic sections. I thought about what it was like to be a junior in our first normal year of high school. And finally this year, I thought about what it was like to be a senior, faced with the truly bittersweet reality that we all are going on our own separate ways. 2023, I think it's completely safe to say that our high school experience was nothing like we thought it would be like. But when I thought about what I really learned over the last 4 years, and as I reflected upon my and all of our high school experiences, I realized that this is exactly what high school was supposed to be like. Every unfortunate math test, every argument with a friend, every time we accidentally unmuted ourselves on Zoom while we were singing, shaped all of us into the people that we are today. I realized that sure, maybe some things could have been different for what people say are some of the best 4 years of our life, but it was ours. It was our high school experience. It was a chapter in the book of our lives. And I I realized that each and every story I could tell you from this chapter was all supposed to happen. It may not have gone how I wanted it to, or how I thought it would, but it happened. In junior year English, I sat down on the very first day, nervous and excited for what everyone told me was the hardest year of high school. I sat in room 108, trying to brace myself for the year in front of me, when Miss Valverde shared a quote with us. Canadian writer Thomas King once said, "The truth about stories is that's all we are." The beautiful, unexpected, and imperfect stories that we hold make up the unique people that we are. Me and you, we are all but a collection of stories. We live through them, breathe through them, and sometimes we hate it, but we keep moving. Everything that has happened to you over the last 4 years is a story that you will hold for the rest of your lives. And the very minute that you move that tassel from right to left, you will close this past chapter of your life and look forward at the blank pages in front of you. Now 2023, I could stand here and tell you that you won't make any mistakes if you try hard enough. I could tell you that nothing bad will ever happen to you if you do everything right. I could tell you that if you're nice to everyone, you won't lose any friends. And I could tell you that if you do everything right, you'll be the most successful person in the entire world. But the truth is that there is no right. So I'll leave you with this. You will inevitably make mistakes. You will think too much, not think at all, speak too much, misspeak, not even speak at all, study too much, not study even close to enough, or maybe you'll just decide to use ChatGPT. You will hurt someone you love, get hurt, embarrass someone, maybe embarrass yourself, make a mistake, maybe have a hard time making a decision before you ultimately make one, realize you wish you chose differently, want to go back so badly, and realize that you can't over and over and over again. You will experience life as it is meant to be experienced. You will all add to your collection of stories as they are meant to be. There is no one right way, there is no one right story. You will screw up sometimes, but so will I. It will all work out. Hard things will happen to us because life is hard, but it will all work out. The one thing I can say to you, 2023, is that I hope you wear that with courage. What I really learned over the last 4 years is that sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay, because they will later on. Understand, 2023, that while not everything is in our control, you can do your best to get up, pick up that pencil, marker, crayon, and continue writing your story. So in the wise words of Mr. Van Varenwyck, good luck and have fun. Thank you, class of 2023. It has been my absolute honor and privilege to serve as your class president for the last 4 years.